Ladies and gentlemen, I'm officially back from vacation. Oh my goodness, what a week to go on vacation. I am so sorry. A lot has happened. I cannot believe that I've missed out on probably one of the most craziest weeks in film industry history ever. We're going to be talking about so much, but mainly since this is a Marvel and DC channel, we are going to be talking about Daredevil Born Again and Spider-Man Brand New Day and talking about those trailers and the promo for Daredevil Born Again and everything. And the reviews for Daredevil Born Again have been amazing, so I cannot wait to get into all of that. But first, I want to make sure that you all are subscribed, have a left like on the video. Please make sure to comment down below your thoughts on all this news. If I am stutterish in this video, I am so sorry. I am trying to get this done as soon as possible because, well, tomorrow's Sunday and then I have school the rest of next week. So I'm trying to get this out this weekend. Hopefully it will. Hopefully it will be coming out day of, but we'll see. But guys, this has been such a crazy week. Oh my goodness, I cannot believe that this week has gone by so fast. But I was just biting I was just waiting, to get home because I needed to record content. I brought my camera and microphone with me, but there was no place for me to set it up. So I am so sorry that I had to wait until Saturday today to finally record this thing. So let's go ahead and get into today's video. All right, so the first thing I want to talk about is Daredevil Born Again. The reviews for this show, this upcoming season, have been amazing. I cannot believe the amount of love that it's getting. Obviously, the first season was Frankenstein together. It was kind of not really a coherent season until the last two episodes. Obviously with the whole creative overhaul that happened and etc. And Charlie just confirmed that episodes 2 through 7 were the pre-overall team, and then episodes 1, 8, and 9 were Benson and Moorhead and Dario and the new creative team. So that season was kind of Frankenstein together, which I cannot believe they actually pulled it off. It's just, that was crazy. And then, the reviews for this upcoming season have been nothing short of amazing. They have been praising this upcoming season. We've been getting a lot of new clips, a lot of first clips from the show. Charlie Cox just went on Jimmy Kimmel. We got a new clip from that show. And I mean, oh my goodness, the action and that scene is incredible. The score, the visuals, it really does look like they're cooking with gas now. So I genuinely cannot wait to see what they do in this new season. Vincent, Charlie, um, Dario, Wilson Bethel, they've all praised this season so much. And it really does look like this is going to be a return to form to the Netflix show. From what I've heard and from what I'm seeing from all the reviews, it looks like it takes a little bit to heat up, right? Kind of like Netflix's Daredevil season 3, where it starts out very slow and then it gets going. So I think the first like 2-3 episodes are probably going to be very solid Born Again episodes, etc. And then once we get into like 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, that is where we're finally going to see the return to form, and that is just going to be an amazing thing to watch. I just can't wait. Charlie and Vincent, they nail these roles so well. I mean, they are so perfectly cast. And it's hard to believe that they've been cast for over, like 10 years now. It's crazy. So I am so excited for Daredevil Born Again Season 2. We've gotten a lot of new looks. It does seem as if there are going to be a lot of flashbacks in this episode to the original show, which I am very much enjoying. So I am very intrigued to see how they're going to connect the old show to this show and how it all sort of correlates with everything. So I genuinely can't wait to see how they do that. The action looks stunning from what we've seen so far in the trailers and everything. It looks awesome. So yeah, I just genuinely can't wait for this new season. I think it's going to be amazing. And hopefully it is amazing. Hopefully a lot of these reviews aren't paid off. But the general consensus seems to be as if this is a return to form for Daredevil. So, I can't wait. The whole cast has been praising it. So yeah, but now I want to talk about Spider-Man Brand New Day. This is the main topic of today's video because obviously we got that trailer on Wednesday, I believe. The day before was when we were getting all of the 1 to 2 second clips. And I was so ready to get back home and record a trailer reaction to that trailer. But, I literally just now got back home, so it's kind of pointless to record a trailer reaction. Maybe I still will. I have no idea. But in this trailer, you see that the visuals have improved from the Homecoming trilogy. You see that the action has improved. You see that the color grading, everything. This is why I was so ready for Daniel Desencrentin to take on this character, because all of his projects in the MCU look amazing. Wonder Man looks amazing. Shang-Chi looks amazing. And then Spider-Man Brand New Day also is a return to form for Daniel Desencrentin. He is just such a great director, and it looks like he really did cook with this movie. A lot of it is giving off TASM 2 vibes in a good way. By the way, I am a TASM 2 defender, so the glaze for that movie will never stop. But like, in terms of the swinging, the action, the visuals, it really does look like we're going back to that sort of TASM 2 2014 look. And it does, it gets me very excited to go watch this in the theaters. Tom Holland looks like he's giving a fantastic performance. Peter Parker is broke, depressed, he's miserable, which means that us Spider-Man fans are unbelievably happy. We could not be more happy to see someone else living a miserable life. Oh my goodness. The amount of memes that I've seen come from this trailer have been hilarious. So I would encourage all of you TikTokers out there to continue making your memes, because they have been making my night every single night before I go to bed. This has genuinely just been so fun to keep tabs on. We see the Hand in this trailer, and look, we also see Jon Bernthal as the Punisher, and that's great. We're censoring him with the web. They're sort of breaking the fourth wall a little bit because he is coming over from the R-rated world, the Netflix show, etc. I need to see Charlie Cox in this movie. He has denied it again and again and again. And Daniel Desencrentin, if you did not invite this man to set, me and you are going to have major issues. Because how are you going to have Jon Bernthal's Punisher, the Hand, but not Daredevil? That doesn't make any sense. And quite honestly, that's a stupid decision. I've loved everything else that you've done so far, Mr. Daniel Desencrentin. But that has been a choice that I cannot live by. Like, I just can't go to a theater knowing that Daredevil isn't in this movie. We had him in the last one. We had Matt Murdock in the last one. Let Daredevil be in the suit this time, helping Spidey. I mean, it's not that hard. One thing I will say, one of the negatives that I do have for the trailer is that it does look like this movie is juggling a lot of characters. It is kind of in a way that TASM 2 did a little bit. Is having a little too much in it from the looks of it. They can obviously handle it really, really well. I trust Daniel Desencrentin, but I'm just saying this movie has villains like Boomerang, Tombstone, Scorpion, which, by the way, his suit is amazing. That is sick. Cannot wait to see that in the theater, to see that action sequence. That is awesome. We have Tombstone, Scorpion, Boomerang, Tarantula. We just have all of these people in this movie, and it's just like, are we gonna be able to handle it? I have no idea. We also do have Zendaya and Jacob Batalon back, the CEO of Sex himself, and it's weird. It's just really intriguing. That's a better word to as to where they're going with this story in Brand New Day. We see Peter and him, visiting May's grave. That was sad. That was absolutely heartbreaking to watch. But again, the Spider-Man fan in me was like, oh my gosh, he's depressed. Like, he's depressed. Like, let's go. This is the street level story that we have been wanting in a Spider-Man movie forever. Is to just see Peter Parker just not want to live anymore. That's just literally it. I genuinely cannot wait. The trailer recreated so many iconic comic book panels, and it just looks amazing. So I just cannot wait to see where this all goes. So yeah, I have been Joshua Arce of Joshua Reviews, Movies, and More. Please make sure to comment down below your thoughts on the Spider-Man Brand New Day trailer, Daredevil Born Again. Let me know your thoughts. I genuinely cannot wait for both of these projects. And then I'll be having a video coming out later talking about Dune 3, and then Tom Cruise potentially playing the villain in the Miami Vice movie. That's crazy. So yeah, I'm really hoping to get back on the channel and start making content again. So yeah, this has just been a really crazy week, and I can't wait to keep looking forward to the rest of this year with you guys. Let me know if there's anything that I missed out in regards to the Spider-Man Brand New Day trailer. Let me know. Oh, Florence Pugh is meant to be in this movie, but we did not see her in this trailer, which I thought was very intriguing. That iconic panel where Peter's carrying the civilian away, and he has him in his arms, that does look very much like the Void, and I am wondering if that scene in particular is Peter saving people from the Void, like inside the Void almost. So I wonder if that's where we're going to be seeing her appear. I have no idea. Maybe, I'm guessing it's probably just going to be a post-credits thing for Doomsday. So we'll see. But I have been Joshua Arce, Joshua Reviews, Movies and More. Take care and peace.